Hello, I'm Rick Barkley, and I'm with Piano Clubhouse, and today we're going to learn a Christmas carol. It's called "O Christmas Tree." It's a traditional German folk song. The origin is really not known for sure, other than it is a German folk song, handed down from generation to generation. And we're going to learn basically melody and chord structure. And if it's not the if it's not the Christmas season that you're in right now, well, hopefully you've learned something that will be beneficial whenever the Christmas season is upon us. If not, if we are in the Christmas season, then this will probably go right along well with the festivities that you're having around your place. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, it's in the key of G major. The G major has one sharp, which means one black note. You're starting on G. You have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. And then as always, walk it back down. Okay, there's several different chord options and possibilities that we're going to do with this one. So as we get to it, I will describe them and then maybe give you some options and possibilities of different ways that you can play those chords. So let's dig in. The first note, again, is a pickup note, very similar to another carol that we learned in another lesson if you had learned Away in a Manger with me. It's in 3/4, which means there's 3 beats in each measure, chord note gets the beat. So our starting note is what we consider a pickup note. It starts on 3, it's not on 1. So you have to count this off by going 1, 2, and then you're in on 3. And then Christmas tree, there you're finally on 1. Okay, so the notes we're playing here, let me just go through those and then we'll start adding tones and chords. D, G, G, G. A, B, B, B. A, excuse me, that's B, A, B, C, F sharp, A, G. Okay, let's go through that again. Again, it's a pickup note, D, G, G, G. A, B, B, B. B, A, B, C, F sharp, A, G. Okay, should recognize that melody. Again, it's a traditional German folk song. So let's put some chord tones to it. So we got our pickup note. Okay, so a G triad, very simple. G, D, G, B, D, and G. Now it's a D triad, so we can do this basically in root position. D, A, D, F sharp, A. And if you want to put the F sharp down in the bass too, you can if you wish. It's a very quick chord. So here we go again from the beginning. We went back to another G. G, and you can add the D in the bass if you wish. D, G, and B. So it's an inversion of the G chord. Now here's where we get a little more complex. So it's an A minor over C. What we mean by that is in the bass you have a C, which is part of the A minor triad, but it's not in root position. It's actually an inversion. So chord symbol wise we call it A minor over C. So we have C, A, E, A. A is the melody. Another inversion, which is going to be B, G, E, G sharp, B. The melody is up on the top. So an A minor now with the A in the bass. So now it's in root position. A, E, A, C. Next chord is a D major 7. D is in the bass. C, D, F sharp, and then back to a G. But it has a little suspension type thing to it. What we call sometimes a 9/8 suspension, or you could call it a 2-to-1 type suspension, depending upon how you view it. So that A is actually the second note of the G major scale. So it's not part of the G chord, so it has that little bit of a suspension type sound. And then you resolve it down to the G. So G, D, G, B, D, and D. Okay, so let's do all that again slowly. G chord, D, melody basically repeats again, the Old Christmas Tree. So I'll play it one more time. G, D chord, and I'll just kind of stop and hold these, so it's a G chord. Here's again the big sequence where it's an E minor over C, E major over B, A minor, D7, and this time I added the A in there. You can or you cannot, it just depends on, it gives a little thicker sound when you do that. And then here's the G with the suspension. Okay, so basically you repeated that melodic line twice, the same chords. Now here's some new information. Melody is D, D, B, C, D,